Welcome to Get Savvy, the podcast for people who want to claim back their time through the power of delegation, productivity, and automation.
This episode is going to be something a little different today. We have realized that our team members power through so much work in a day compared to the average employee. And we wanted to highlight just how much a virtual assistant can get done in the hours that you invest in them. So we have randomly chosen a timesheet for one of our team members, Gabby. Gabby predominantly does bookkeeping and some admin for a whole bunch of clients. And this random day is going to give you an insight into just how much can be done inside a workday of a virtual assistant. Now, bear in mind that Gabby actually has some capacity at the moment for more clients. And so there is about, would you say 3 hours of the day, which is on her admin timer where she's doing other internal things that are not billed to clients. So she's productive on this day for 5 hours for clients. And I think you are about to be blown away by just what is possible when you are focused and you are productive and you like getting shit done.
Yeah.
So take it away, Teesha.
So I'm going to read directly from her timesheet, and we'll just go through the list of things that she cranks out in a day. Mm-hmm. So starting off with the first client, who is like a creative services type of client or creative projects. She's got inbox management, 0 reconciliation, setting up bank rules, and 0 checking stream time to-dos, which I think is a project management tool. Update cash flow, download receipts, a meeting with the client, setting up transfers to cover PAYE, update a tracking sheet, setting up PAYE payments in Westpac, requesting payments to be processed, and some more inbox and email management, more comms with the team, and updating a tracking project master spreadsheet. Now that list was just for the first client. Second client, inbox management, 0 reconciliation, and setting up some bank rules. The third client, who is a consultant type client, inbox management for one of their inboxes and then inbox management for another one of their inboxes. 0 reconciliation again, setting up some more bank rules for this client. Some comms regarding a charge for that obviously needed some responses, some back and forwards. They're organizing and liaising with a out-of-town visit, so obviously in regards to accommodation and project management around that. The next client, inbox management again, 0 reconciliation again, setting up bank rules, some comms after a call, following up with some notes from that, and then liaising with the insurance company for that client, some invoicing, and then some meeting minutes she also did on that day for that client. The next client, who is a tradie, inbox management, Todoist task list management, which is another project management tool, 0 reconciliation, and some chasing of getting some receipts from the client to put into HubDoc. Another tradie client, inbox management for 1, 2, 3 inboxes, 0 reconciliation, checking inbox for some tenders, bill payment chasing, setting up iPayroll, setting up 2-factor authentication for the iPayroll app, and then setting up the clients with access to the iPayroll app, and then requesting some payments to be processed. Another client, inbox management, zero reconciliation, submitting invoices for approval, and fortnightly payroll. Next client, inbox management, zero reconciliation, processing payables, loading payables into Westpac, discussing with the client regarding processing the payments, phone call with the client, or multiple conversations with clients, and also chasing up what looks like debtor bills as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Overdue debtors. All right. Next client, who's a law firm, inbox management, zero reconciliation for them as well. Next client, inbox management, zero reconciliation, setting up some more bank rules. And then the last client, checking zero for payments that have come in that day as well. So that is one day.
5 hours.
With 5 hours. So yeah, she's actually got 3.5 hours of capacity that day that she has been doing internal tasks as well. So she is an absolute powerhouse and cranks through so many tasks in a day.
Processing payroll, setting up a payroll, following up the payroll app, doing invoicing, all the inbox checks.
She managed to do minutes that day as well.
I think the average employee, their head would explode if they had that task list to get through in 5 hours. Gabby is an absolute powerhouse. And a stat that has recently come out that just blows our mind and is definitely not related to our employees and our team. The average employee in the study in the UK was only productive for 2 hours and 53 minutes each day, an 8-hour workday. That is horrific. In a previous episode, we actually said 2 hours and 38 minutes. We got it wrong. It's 2 hours and 53 minutes.
Slightly better.
Slightly better. So that is, let's say 3 hours out of an 8-hour workday.
Still not good at all.
So you're paying, if you have an employer, you are potentially paying for 5 hours out of every day for unproductive time. Versus these clients who are, maybe that's like 30 minutes to an hour for a client.
Yeah.
And we can get that much done, and you're only paying for that 30 minutes or an hour each day.
Yeah. The most time that was spent on one of those clients was just under 2 hours, but that was the first client that I read out the massive list for, which also included a meeting with the clients, which was probably 30 minutes to an hour's worth. So then the rest of that work was done in, about 40 minutes, that entire list. So
this goes to show what you can do when you're focused. And you have a lot to get through. So you just get through it. You don't get distracted by other things.
Yeah, exactly. And we could have read out one of the other days where she had no capacity and we would have been here for a long time.
So when you are considering the support that you get, really take into account how productive that person is going to be for the hours that you are paying for, that you're investing in. So when you think, an employee, I can pay them a lot less than an hourly rate of a virtual assistant. You can, and you are paying every time they're on holiday, and every time they are sick, and every time they are scrolling social media, searching for another job. That was one of the major things that people are doing each day. And all sorts of other unproductive things. So really think about where you are investing your money in your support in your business.
So if you want to discuss your support needs, head over to strictlysavvy.co.nz and chat with our team. And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the Get Savvy podcast.